I'm a street guy, and for me, it's very important to move on with street. Okay, hi to mom if you're watching it now. Here we go. Thanks for your love, and you know I will never let you down. But unfortunately, shit happens. I'm just a guy from Nigeria that wants the world to hear my story.
Hello, Nice.com TV people. Today we have a very special guest in our studio. It's Nigerian musician Barry the Jerry, living and performing in Ukraine. Barry the Jerry.
Please never let the evil aim sound mean. With my doctor side, let my soul be free. Ever so trying to remove my feet. Let my story change, satisfy my needs. Hey everybody, hello, my name is Barry the Jerry. I go by the name Barry the Jerry. And it's been a nice time to see you guys, and this is the first time, and I have the great opportunity to see them with the glorious princess right here today.
Okay, Jerry, let's get the party started.
Let's get it started, baby.
So tell us, when did you leave Nigeria? How old were you, and why did you leave?
Actually, I left Nigeria, I think that was almost 9 years ago. Actually, I came primarily for education, after finishing like some of stages in education back then in Nigeria, and my dad decided to throw me to Ukraine, and actually I've been here.
Do you miss home?
They say no matter where you get your ass to go, you will always go back and respect your home. For sure I respect home and I miss home. I miss Nigerian food because I'm a guy that loves spicy food. I think if you don't love this, you're not a Nigerian, because those days my grandma used to say, if you don't like spicy food, you're going to die young. Talking about one of my greatest memories, those days when we just come back from the school, just pick your, I don't know, your toy or your catapult with friends, go into the forest and have fun, or go to a river very close. And my dad always tell me, don't go to the river. It's very dangerous. You can go there and somebody can just take you and you're gone for life. You know, so
wow.
And it even
was it in Lagos or in?
Yeah, no, it was in Iragbiji. Yeah, it was in my town. And actually, this even affects me up till now because I'm not so good in swimming. Есть какие-то исторические проявы или просто? Да. Ого.
Do you follow Nigerian news?
News, yeah. I follow not only news, I follow the political news.
How do you feel about Buhari's government?
Buhari government failed. He failed to live up his expectation. The rich people are getting richer. They're getting this goddamn fed belly stomach, and people are they're just working like a slave, and you know they're having nothing on the table. You know, it's just like the government, they haven't lived up to the expectation. And the funniest thing is they don't allow the youth to participate in the government because they say they don't have the experience. You are too young, just stay back. Maybe you go to the school of politics, and all of them, no, I think maybe 5% got this education of being a politics. We need the youth. I think it's not the time to be picking people by the political party. It's the time to pick the individuals.
Who do you think can make this individual? Who is among the Nigerian politicians that could make a good leader come the election in next year?
I think it's only the youth. All these old politicians, if you look the profile, they've been in the politics for almost 20 years. Maybe this one is the commissioner of oil, now is the senator, and after 4 or 7 years is the vice president. You know, they're just changing the old. They didn't give chance for the youth to just go into, because the youth, this is our time. We have the new blood, we have the new thinking, we have the new faculty, we have the new way of looking things, thinking things, you know.
Can a female be a Nigerian president?
I would like
a female to...
Yeah, but Nigeria will not allow this. Nigeria, we believe in leadership should be men.
But is there something that could make you return to Nigeria? Some circumstance that would be, you know,
yeah, I think,
out of control for you?
Oh, circumstance that would be out of control would be a huge success.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, there's a level in life where your success will be out of control. With this, I can.
So you mean with good money?
Yeah? Yeah, with good financial prosperity, I think this possible, damn possible.
Gradually we're switching to the next block, which is about you reaching this success.
Okay.
Yes. Nice. So just how do you characterize your music style? Is there the name for it?
Yeah, you know, let me try to take you a little bit back a little bit, because just going to the question without explanation, it won't make sense, because for my people to understand what the hell I'm talking about. You know, actually I've gone a long way in taste of music. You know, I told you I started with this gospel, and with reggae, Lucky Dube, rest in peace, and going to hip hop, to country music. And you know, for me it's like I've gone a long way in taste of music, and now what I'm doing, I can call it like a new mentality, experimental hip hop. I'm not close to Jay-Z, I'm not close to Kendrick Lamar, I'm not close to J. Cole. I'm just a guy from Nigeria that wants the world to hear my story. With my sound producer, Yura, we've been working like almost 1 year now, and you know, he's a guy that sounds like one of my cousin, because back then in Nigeria, my dad is a twins. Yeah, so his other brother is also a producer. So he's the only one back then whereby I'm just going to just yawn. After 2 minutes, he already recorded this and just played for me like a sound. You know, and Jura also sound the same. The reaction on the stage for me, it's always been blessed. You know, it's like a couple of weeks ago, I had my EP presentation.
Oh, this actually is the next question. Tell us more about it and prayer with it.
You know, so you know, it was huge. It was actually after my shows, I love to at least to drink a cup of whiskey or whatever. But on this day, I forgot to do this because I was overjoyous. These people still have respect, and they appreciate what I'm doing, and it's left to me to just move it to another level and to give them the respect and show them what I still have for the culture and for the future.
Who is the best Nigerian hip-hop rap musician living in Nigeria?
Talking about the best rapper from Africa, from Nigeria, I don't know. I heard about all this like M.I., other like Davido is not even a rapper. But talking about the pop, Afro pop, like Wizkid is doing good. Davido is doing good.
That's cool. Thank you so much for this interview. It was fantastic.
Every day I pray, every day I pray to Almighty God, not to fade away. Say, every day I pray, not to lose my way. So my story will be earned, blessing on my way, blessing on my way, day, blessing on my way, day, blessing on your way, day, pray, blessing on my way, pray, blessing on my way. Subscribe on Nightcom TV. Pow! Don't turn the dial. Peace.